questions, you guys are free to go. Dictionary key. I think that's all the questions we had. If you guys, if one of you guys with, I'll stick around for, 15, 20 minutes if we need. If anybody has a question on the lecture exercise, I'm not seeing an autograder issue, so you guys will have to explain to me what you're seeing. It's possible, but go forth, learn, attend your next class, do your homework, drink your milk, eat healthy.
Bye, Professor.
Hi.
Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So Ryan, let's see. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, curve for the exam.
Don't know yet. We're about 8% graded, so it'll depend on where the grades fall. If it's if the grades are low, there'll be a curve. If the grades are high, we don't curve you down. It's a good thing we don't know yet.
Can I ask a question about the previous lab?
Sure.
So I'm like 99% through, but I'm having an error on my final checkpoint for one of the starting points. And I'm not sure if it's a problem with the text file I'm using or my code, because...
Did you just dot remove?
Dot remove?
Did you?
No, not to my knowledge. For what? My problem is that I'm getting every line of code except for the final end one, and I'm one paragraph off.
Okay. So the issue is check. In some of the files, there's more than one blank line between paragraphs. Okay, so when you exit a paragraph, you don't start another paragraph until you get past what could be multiple blank lines. So that's probably what your issue is.
Yeah, that might be it.
And the TAs were all told that. So that's quite possibly your problem. So you want to look for multiple slash ends or multiple line endings between.
Okay,
printed
that
text.
should be an easy enough fix.
Yeah, it's
Thanks.
pretty easy if you notice it. The problem is that it's like
The text files are so long.
yeah, and I'll tell you, the first time I did it too, it took me a little bit of time to figure it out. So you're in good company. Well, it's up to you to decide whether you're in good company. I ran into the issue too. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just checking because it seems like I would have run into an issue with that for the other lines of code. But if it's only in one text file,
it's not every paragraph. It's like where there was a page break or something like that. In the digitized copy. I mean, we just took these. The text is, I think, the text of War of the Worlds in general. There's a couple of different ones, but the main one is War of the Worlds. I don't know. Maybe it was between a chapter break or something like that. When it was downloaded from the publisher, we didn't put it in there. It just happened to be in there. And it's not all through it. It's just, if you go far enough into the file, and you're not discounting multiple lines, you'll run into it. You'll be off by one on the paragraph.
James, if you want to double check that, I think the example given with the 7th text file in the PDF has a double line. So that's the one you can use to check to see if it's an indexing problem with your paragraph or if it's something else.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 6th file right now.
For the last checkpoint?
For the last checkpoint, the last starting point example.
Yeah, the 6th file is the one with the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think there's an example for like a line or paragraph 34 or something with the 7th text file, that one has a double line too. So if you don't get the right thing there, that's your issue.
Okay. Thanks.
Sure, no problem. Thanks, Kristen, again. Very nicely done. I keep looking at it, and I see the question, and then I start talking. It's like, oh, no, she's already handled that. Very nicely done. Thank you.
No problem.
Any other questions?
I think some people are still having submittee issues. I told them to speak up if they were, but I see something about like an EOF error.
Yeah, I'm getting it says file not found error. So like it runs in Spider but doesn't run in the submittee.
So on part 1 or part 2?
Part 2.
Part 2. Let's take a look at what we tell you for part 2. Are you stripping the file name before you open it?
No.
Always strip the file name before you open it.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the issue, by the way.
Okay.
I
I'm
am-
gonna try it out.
I am just I'm just guessing.
I don't think it was working before, so I got rid of the dot strip, but let me try again.
So what you should do is when you're reading in a file name, you should read it, print it because that's the submittee thing, and then strip it.
Okay, it read it now. Thank you.
Hey, you have to make all the errors first before you can help other people.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing else, I'm going to shut this circus down. Da 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 da. See you guys later.